Hi everybody, this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I'm gonna, I know I'm coming on late with this, but I'm gonna give it some time for people to jump on. Tonight's episode is a quick summary of the Howell Township Police Department Citizens Academy. So, I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on. Okay. So I want to welcome everybody to tonight's late live stream. I'm like I want to give you the ground rules of like I usually do. So give me a chance to pull that up. Dashboard. And this should have been done already, so channel, not community, not community. Yeah. So I just wanted to ask everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? And I just want to tell people, I mean, what's going on with me personally because I had to take care of some health issues within the last couple of months, and that's why I haven't really been on. And I'm gonna be on, I had to take care of my health issues, plain and simple. And now like things are getting back on the mend, slowly but surely. Okay, here's the ground rules, everybody. Time to Change Jersey Style is a place to foster community and hear opposing views. It is expected that people are respectful to each other. No one says you have to agree with anyone, only that you be civil in your disagreement. Furthermore, personal attacks are not welcome here. While conversing with others, be respectful in doing so. It's very simple, folks. There is no right to this channel. This is a place that I as Jen Coombs has set up to bring us together, not to divide us. If you are here and wish to respect the golden rule or the non-aggression principle, enjoy. If these terms do not meet your sensibilities, YouTube hosts all kinds of communities. Feel free to be unkind elsewhere. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. So, like I said, I just want to give you like a quick summary um, of what they went through at the Howell Township Police Department or Howell Township Police Department Citizens Academy. I mean, I'm not gonna go much in detail about it, But I just want to give you a synopsis of what they presented. So the first slide that they did, it was the history and organization of the police department. Very neat information. Then they went. The next slide is the over. It's the overview. They went. They went with the department history, the mission, the chain of command, the department functions, and I guess how police officer has to go through to be a police officer within Howell Township. It's a very rigorous process that they have to go through. Department history. Prior to 1971, it was state police that covered Howell Township. August 23rd, 1971, Howell Township Police Department was created by ordinance. Ordinance. I am gonna be honest. I didn't prepare for this live stream, so everything is being done off the cuff. So. Department history. The first headquarters was a trailer on Route 524. The second headquarters, it was Preventorium Road, former home to the Howell Parks and Recreation. The third headquarters, Route 524A. The old trooper barracks, new home to the Howell Board of Education. The fourth headquarters is the Preventorium Road, former Howell Code and Engineering Building. And the fifth and current headquarters is at Old Tavern Road. It is called the Harvey Morrow Criminal Justice Complex, and that's named after the original police chief that who was the original police the police chief for Howell Township back in 1971. So according to this, they only had 4 police chiefs since then. The first one was Chief Harvey Morrow. He started on September 1st, 1971. The second one, it was Chief Gary. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and I'm gonna butcher it if I try to say it. So I'm not gonna. I don't mean any disrespect to him, but I'm not gonna pronounce his last name. But he started on December 1st, 1989. Then the third police chief, he started on April 1st, 1993, and his name was Chief Ronald Carter. Then the next police chief, and that's the current police chief, is Police Chief Andy Kudrick, and he started on June 1st, 2015. So I gotta put my glasses on this. Then I know you guys can't see it. Again, they went through a quick history of stuff. I want to show you guys this. This is complete amateur style. So that's like some of the slides that they showed us. You know what? I should like take this out. Yeah, I should take this out and actually, again, this is off the cuff, everybody, off the cuff. This is a Jersey style. Okay. And the next thing, they actually went through the budget. They said, Police Chief Andy Kudrick said the current PD Police Department budget is $13 million. With or minus 375. Oh, I can't read this. Minus $750,000 in overtime. EMS is $1 million. Communications is $1 million. Can you guys like read that? So the mission statement is Howell Township is committed to protect, preserve, and safeguard the constitutional civil rights of citizens through impartial and courteous law enforcement with integrity and professionalism, committed to community. And the next one is the value statement. The Howell Police Department will be guided by our values in the pursuit of. Oh my God, I can't read this. In the pursuit of our mission. Our core values are our first commitment, meaning fairness, integrity, respect, service, and teamwork. And I'm not gonna go like through like what they put down under each one, but I'm gonna like show it to you guys. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. So, now we're looking at the chain of command. So the chain of command is the chief. Then comes the administrative assistant. Then comes operations, administration, and services. So, oh, I can't read this. Then, wow. Well, they actually gave us a few different slides of the chain of command. So I'll show you guys. Actually, not a lot of people know this or not, but actually you can open request the chain of command when it comes to any police department within the state of New Jersey. So because I have done that myself. Department functions. Chief of police is like there's like there's like statutes. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys this. Again, I cannot read this. But there's like statutes that the chief police have to like do, and actually he's like protected. He's like these laws like are somewhat protected to him, meaning that it appears like in Howell Township the politics don't get in the way of stuff. Okay, now we're going to department functions. Department functions. Operations captain. So what falls under the operations captain is patrol division, communications, court security, special law enforcement, class 2 officers, and fleet management. Administration captain. It's the detective bureau, crime suppression unit, records unit, public information officer, PIO, and internal affairs. Next is the services captain. So that's community services, K9 unit, emergency medical services unit, professional development group, traffic safety, and special law enforcement officers class 3. I mean, like I said in my last video, there's like it's like layers within layers within layers of when it comes to the Howell Township Police Department. I mean, I knew there were layers, but I didn't realize the extent of layers. Okay, we're still going through the department functions. Okay, patrol lieutenants. Supervise the officers under their command. In charge of scheduling officers for assignments. Take command in the absence of the captain. Or captains. Review, no, it's captain. Review and approve reports. Next one is patrol sergeants. Directly supervise the officers under their assigned unit. Assign work to the officers such as follow-up investigations and sector assignments. Review and approve reports. Take command in the absence of the lieutenant. Okay. Next one is the patrol. Patrol, main force of the police department. Maintain a visible presence in the community to deter crime. Okay, there is 7 sector assignments. There is 62 square miles of the township. Manpower's sector discipline. Okay. Observe and deter crime, enforce motor vehicle laws, respond to 911 calls, and take reports. Okay, we're still not done yet, folks. The Detective Bureau. Perform follow-ups and investigate reported crimes. conduct formal interviews and take statements, conduct surveillance operations, process crime scenes, and lasagna, LIA, liaison to the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. Still have to work on my speech. And now we're on to the Crime Suppression Unit. Again, I can't read that. If you can read that, because I can't read it. And I even have my glasses on, but the print is small. Okay, community services. A school resource officer, bicycle patrol, tours / demonstrations, ID a kid, triad, national night out, police explorers, trunk or treat, and police camp. Take a bite out of crime. Again, we're still not done yet. Told you, there's layers within layers within layers. Okay, traffic safety. Enforces motor vehicle laws. DWI patrol. Site reviews. Fatal accident investigation. Road closures and details. RTCs. I don't recall what RTCs mean. Child safety seat inspections, drug recognition experts. They refer as DREs. Next one is the professional development group. So they're responsible for the training and development of officers both within and outside our agency. Again, there's small lettering I can't read. Part of the professional development group, they actually they provide event site security. Oh, we're still going. K9 unit. The department's K9 unit provides an invaluable service to community, tracking missing persons, narcotics detection, apprehending suspects, and locating evidence. The K9 unit allows patrol officers to work in a safer and more efficient manner and perform functions that human officers are simply unable to do. For example, officers searching a building without the benefit of a K9 unit will take much longer to perform the search and will be exposed to greater risk. That's true. Next one is the EMS unit. Again, I think everybody knows what the EMS unit is all about. Next one is communications. I call it dispatch. From what I learned, they did a whole segment on communications / dispatch tonight, and and it's a lot more to it than people think. I mean, they have to. They a lot of training has to. There's a lot of training has to be dispatch a 911 dispatch person. You call it communications. I call it dispatch in layman's terms. And they have to deal dispatch. They have to deal like with the computer screens and all sorts of neat stuff. Melissa, I'm not really going much into that one because it's like really nothing much in there. Even though they did a presentation tonight, it was an extensive one. Okay, specialty assignments. Okay, specialty assignments. Honor guard and motorcycle unit, or the honor guard, they had to volunteer for. Honor guard is they do all sorts of stuff. You know, I should like took some notes on this stuff. I'm still working on this. I'm still working on this stuff. More specialty assignments. Mozart, ABT rifleman. Howell Township police officer, Monmouth County Chief's test, minimum standards in the interview process. So, like I said, they had to go through a whole lot of stuff. Oh yeah, there's more. They had to go through psychological and medical testing and 22-week of police academy if they're not if they're not a police officer yet from another town. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, 2-week Howell Township Police Department our officer. 2-week orientation with the professional development group. Andy Kuderick, our police chief Andy Kuderick, 2 weeks. I don't think that's enough. That's my layman's opinion. I think 2 weeks is not enough to be with a professional development group, but I mean that could be wrong. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know like what that 2 weeks entails. Then they go through a 16-week field training program. Awesome. Again, I think they need more than 16 weeks. Because I think there's a lot to learn when it comes to that. Again, it's my opinion. It's my layman's opinion. And again, I don't know what you guys I don't know like what you guys go through the 16 weeks. But I always advocate for more training. And they're on a 1-year probationary period. And then they're going on ongoing training and assessments. I think the ongoing training happens in the spring and fall of each year. And that's mandatory. And this is, oh yeah, this was like different pictures of different scenarios they might face. Actually, these slides came from the Monmouth County Police Academy in their I have no clue like what you call it, simulator, real life simulator. But that's awesome. That's awesome to see. So we're almost done. Here's like I don't know if you can see that or not. So that's like the basic. So that's what they did this week, or for the first half of tonight's presentation. In the second hour, when it comes the second hour of the presentation, it was about the Howell Township Police Department Communications Division. Complicated and complex. 911, what is your emergency? And this was presented by, I don't know if you can see that or not, by Steve Garrity. He is the supervisor of the Howell Police Communications Division. Howell Police Communications, population 52,000 people. 32nd largest population in New Jersey. Didn't realize that. Meaning like the population of Howell Township. Area, it's 60.38 square miles. 21st largest in area size in New Jersey. Wow. Howell Police Communications Center, 10 full-time operations plus supervisor and 2 part-time and 3 consoles. I'm gonna be honest, I should have asked them like what a console is. And they actually did a breakdown of the phone call, of the 911 phone calls they did too. It turns out that like Howell Township takes overflow calls from the sheriff's department with their 911 system. They actually sometimes they get overflow calls from other states. And that's an interesting fact that I didn't learn about until I got some until I filed some OPA requests into their CAT reports. And that's a whole different, don't ask me, their cell tower for the 911 calls are, it's like, it bounces off the towers. And it's like, it's right in line of, like, New York City and stuff like that. Oh my god, I'm like doing such an amateur job of this. But I have to say, this is great learning for me. Okay, dispatch calls for service. Please, 61 61,561 calls for police. EM, emergency medical calls, 4,147 calls. Fire, 1,065. So total calls for service is 66,793. And that's for like 1 year, everybody. What year, I don't know. I should have asked them that. Radio transmissions. They actually did a breakdown with radio transmissions too. And I'm not gonna go through the other stuff because they hey Cindy, how you doing? So they actually, I mean, I'm not gonna go in like within the other stuff because they went into greater detail at the presentations. So I mean, it's only like a basic what they put down. So and I'm still practicing my note taking too. So and I'm gonna be honest, it was hard to take notes tonight because it was so jam packed with information, and I didn't want to miss anything. So that's why I didn't really take the time to take notes, is because it was so jam packed with information that I didn't want to miss. I don't want to miss any information that they were presenting. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'd be the first person that will say this. I do not want the job of the chief of the I do not want the job of any police chief in the state of New Jersey. It's complex. It's complicated. It's you have to deal. You have to deal with the citizens. You got to deal with so many different things. You have to deal with Oprah. You got to deal with court. It's like I never realized like what they had to deal with, like all the behind the scenes stuff that they had to deal with. So, like I said, there's other papers too, but I'm not gonna like. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna hold on. I take that back. What's in the name? Dispatcher call. So any like dispatcher, so communication skills, multitasking, split listening, active listening, and interviewing techniques. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have the patience with that. Okay, what will the dispatcher ask you when you call 911? All callers are asked a standard set of questions which will help the dispatcher prioritize your call. Provide responding personnel with information before their arrival. The following are just some of the questions we may ask you. So, location, nature of the problem, time element, person description, vehicle description, and a lot of stuff too, and a lot of other stuff too. Oh yeah, they actually said this too. Um, if you call 911 by accident or by mistake, do not hang up. Just tell them that you called by accident. Because if you don't, they'll call back and they might like send some. They might send some officers out to out to your house to check out the phone call. So please do not. If you call 911 by accident, don't hang up. Just tell them you called by accident or by mistake. Because if you don't, because they might like send someone out, and we don't want we don't want to waste resources with that. So basically so I'm done with the paperwork. So I mean, I'm like I said, I just gave you like a brief. I just gave you a brief overview with what they presented tonight, because they got into a lot of details and everything else, and I was like amazed, especially when it came to the budget portion of it. Hey Cindy, can I order audio record there? No, I can't. I wish I could, because I think it would be it'd be awesome. So and look, their budget is like $13 million, according to the paperwork. And I got to see an old budget from I think 2017 or 2018. Like I said, um, they they allowed us to see it, but we couldn't take it home. So but like the details of the like within the budget of what we saw, it was amazing. Because it's like they go into they factor everything. They factor overtime costs, equipment wise, hours. I mean, they salaries, you name it. They have to account for everything. Let's say they have to use a flare or something, they have to account for that, or taser, or like taser stuff, or they got they got to account for everything, and I didn't realize that either. I mean, I knew they had to account for stuff, but I didn't realize that they had to account for like every little thing. Cindy, no, I haven't. So I know I have like two people on. Like, do you have any like quick questions about what I just talked about? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I can answer your questions or not. Can we talk about that later on? So, I mean, if anybody have any questions, I can answer it as best as I can, or or I'll bounce you to Howell Township Police Department. So it's just very, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm very grateful for the opportunity that came my way. I thought I was getting a lot of information through Oprah, but no, it's only the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people don't know. Like they don't know that it happens. It happens. And Howell Township is a big town. And so you need to have another thing. You need to have officers that knows like the layout of the town too. And Howell Township is big. But I have to say, I just want to say thank you to Police Chief Andy Kudrick. You're doing an awesome. It's not just Andy Kudrick. I want to give kudos to Lieutenant Bernie Fowler and what does SD mean? So SD Stephen Garrity. Because Stephen Garrity is the one who handled the communications 911 overview, and Lieutenant Bernie Fowler is the one who did the department overview. So I just want to give a shout out to Chief Andy Kudrick and Lieutenant Bernie Fowler and SD. I don't know what those two initials means. I just noticed it now. So SD Stephen Garrity. And there were some other people there too. I want to give a shout out to Carlene Tanner. She is the administrator assistant and for Andy Kudrick. And Josephine Higgins, she was there too. She does like the community events. And John Sorrow, I think he is a lieutenant, if I'm correct. He was there too. I mean, you're doing it. Like I said, they're doing an awesome job and everything else. This is being the first class of the Citizens Academy for Howell Township Police Department. So, okay, everybody. I'm signing off. This will turn on to 49 minutes. I have to get back in the groove of doing more live streams now. But I still have to take it easy because of my health. I can't overdo stuff at this point too. I gotta take things step by step. So again, I just want to give a shout out to the Howell Township Police Department, everybody. My name is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. It's all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges within any community. And it's not an I issue, it's a we issue. We're all in this together, no matter what side you're on. And I will see